fear my body.
Hear you.
My mistress sent me out here to gather up her lost specimens, but I've just discovered I have a terrible fear of getting killed by orcs. I think I'm safe here, but I dare not go out there. I don't suppose you'd gather the specimens for me and take them to Riftel Farsight. She found these fiery bugs on the slopes of Mount Hotenow. She calls them her elemental weevils. I'm sure she'll reward you for returning them. Careful picking them up, though. They are hot.
Caught you! I will kill you. Like blood.
How are you, friend? Oh, thank you for returning my elemental weevils. They were extremely difficult to procure, even more so now that Hotenow's a volcanic ruin. And don't worry about Jared. She needs to learn to get herself out of difficult situations, and there's no teacher like experience.
Watch your back. The enemy is... Well done. Those dispatches contained important information. It's a good thing the orcs were more concerned with waylaying our people for treasure than they were with these papers. Carry on.
According to the dispatch you recovered from the dead courier, the orcs are not the only problems we have around here. There are reports of a holdout Nasher rebel cell, led by a half-orc called Kar Nevrim, operating in the sewers underneath Merchant Square. Nevrim suspected of shady dealings with the Many Arrows tribe, undermining the safety of the city. We need you to head into the Merchant Square sewers and defeat this upstart before he becomes another Karzov.
My music doth inspire heroics.
Watch your back. The enemy is... Fine work. Kar Nevrim was a nasty piece of work. Carry on. The Many-Arrows orcs have vicious warband leaders who whip them up into a frenzy to attack our people. If we take out these orc taskmasters, we can decrease the orc attack. The Many-Arrows orcs have been aggressively encroaching on the area. They've gone so far as to plunder crates from some of our supply lines. If the Neverwinter Guard is to protect the city, we need to get those supplies back.
Flutter for growth! You die now! Burns the lifeblood. I will kill you. Flutter for growth. Got you! I will kill you. Blood. You die now! Flutter for growth!
The orcs are still dangerous without their taskmasters, but we've weakened them for the time being. Thank you. Those supplies will prove invaluable in our conflicts with the orcs. Kartok Paingiver is one of the orc warband leaders responsible for the takeover of Merchant Square. His soldiers have taken over the old Merchant Guild Hall. We need you to go in and take him down.
while I string this lyre.
You die now!
Noble hero, let me sing thine praises.
Watch your back. The enemy... Well done. Defeat... Carry on.
You've proven invaluable in our struggle against the Orcish threat. Now it's time to take the fight to the heart of the enemy. Follow the path east and meet with Private Quickfoot. Then meet with Scout Galen. They'll brief you on the next tasks.
Keep your weapon handy. You need to meet with Scout Galen? She's on the other side of the castle wall, deep in Orcish territory. Right now, the only way in there is through the front gate. Don't worry,